Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. I am showing you a YouTube channel. It is Keralis, Keralis. I'm going to show you what I did. This is his build, it's his cozy cottage, and I followed along with him and did the building. I made a few minor adjustments, but this is his build and I want to make sure he gets credit for it. So that's Keralis, and he's an amazing builder. If you aren't subscribing to him, you are seriously missing out. Keralis, Keralis. He's awesome. So anyway, this is the upstairs. We're going to start here and work our way out. This is the bedroom, and there's not a whole lot of space here, so you're pretty limited. And this is supposed to be a survival house. This is not supposed to be, you know, like a modern house full of glowstone and things like that. Now, the lighting, I will probably come back when I have enough leather and use some item frames and, you know, turn the stairs and then put the torch in so it looks like they're being secured by an actual torch holder and not just slapped on the wall or sitting on the desk. But it is difficult to find a place up here to place a torch because these are all the backside of stairs. This is the underneath of the roof. But anyway, this is the bedroom, and it's very basic. It's just bed and chests, a few plants, and a desk. It goes out here onto the balcony, which is small, but it does the job. I need to clean up my build site over there. It's all my junk. This was done in survival mode. Now, Keralis did his a little differently. I extended my walls up one more block so I could have taller windows. So I had to make a few minor adjustments. But this is the kitchen. And again, not big, not fancy, but it does the job. We got our fridge here and our cabinets. And then stuck the stove and sink back in the corner here. And these are supposed to be wall cabinets, but they don't look like much. But I was just hoping that by placing that there, it would kind of bring all this together. And then, of course, we have the table and chairs to sit and eat. And a couple of chests here for snacks or whatever. And then over here, we just have the coffee table and couches. It's really simple again. The design that he did used stairs at the bottom of this so that it could also double as a couch. And I went ahead and changed that out to spruce to match these. But it made the sitting area look quite large. I mean, it's already quite large as it is. You can imagine how that looked having seating all the way around. So I put it back. Now, he did his build in oak. I like the dark oak. So I went with the dark oak and the birch. Those are my favorite. That's one of my favorite combinations. So this is the main room, the kitchen and living area. And I used crafting tables as tiles in the floor for the doors. And then, of course, I hid them outside. I'll show you that in a little bit. And then this goes down into the basement. And he did his in cobblestone. I mixed mine up with some brick, some stone brick, and some smooth stone in the floor. Those are still materials that you can do easily at the beginning of the game in survival mode. So I thought that was fair. And it mixes the textures up a little bit. And I added the birch. I put the birch in here for the windows. I can't remember what he used. But anyway, this basement leads outside. And I used coarse dirt for my pathway around the house. And I used Keralis' little trick with the glass panes around the sapling and then bone meal the sapling. And it worked every single time. Well, every single time, 3 times, 4 times. However many trees I did. I did the coarse dirt for the pathway and around the trees and put some flowers. Did a little sugar cane here. These are jack-o'-lanterns for lighting. And I thought they blended all right since I'm growing pumpkins and melons over here. And of course you have to have the bushes. And I bone mealed, but I pulled out some of that grass. I really don't like this grass at all. I really don't. But in some places it does add depth and texture. So I did leave some just to have some variation. This is what the house looks like from the back. It's the back porch. And of course up there's the bed. I just threw some extra oak out here just to fill in some space. I may build something here at some point. Another tree with the flowers. And of course here's the basement windows. And as you saw from the inside, with these flowers here, you get this color in the basement without it taking up any space. Oh, I forgot to do this over here. And of course we did the windows. He did the windows. And the thing is, like I said, I wanted my walls and stuff, that tree's in the way, one tile higher. There we go. So mine are a little bit bigger than his in his video. The only thing is, I really like the birch contrast with the dark oak, but I'm not quite sure if I need to change this birch across the top to the dark oak and just use the birch fence for the contrast. I don't know if that's a little over the top or not. I like it. I'll look at it and I really like it, and then I look at it and I go, it might be just a little heavy on the contrast. And then of course this is the front porch, and I'll go over, we'll get a better look later. Is it going to get dark already again? Then of course here's the other side, and you can see in the kitchen, the dining area. Well, you can see all the way to the living room, or I can. I don't know if it'll show up on the video or not. Then of course up there's the bedroom. And the tree's in the way. Oh, we'll just go over here. Splish splash. This is the spawn point for this world. I'm on a realm server. I do a lot on my Metropolis map is my main, but this is Phoenix. So anyway, there it is from the front, and I used Keralis' idea with the wheat around the tree. Now I'm not saying he invented it, because I know he does this inspiration series and people do use a lot of wheat around their water features and stuff. So I'm not saying Keralis invented it. I'm saying I saw it in his video, okay? I don't want anybody getting their panties in a twist about giving credit to somebody who doesn't deserve it. As far as I know, there is no journal of records that shows who thought of what first. But anyway, I got it from his video. So this is my version of Keralis' cozy cottage, and I am definitely open to suggestion. And of course I did the bridge. His is located like right on the water, and as you can see, the terrain here is not as conducive. So I did a bridge to take me over to the spawn point, and I used the cobblestone to highlight the dark oak, just like in the roof line, to try to add that consistency. So anyway, I know this is a short video. I just wanted to show it off, and I want to thank Keralis. He does amazing work. I hope when I grow up I can be a builder just like him. He does fantastic work, and his videos are a little slow coming lately, but he does have a new baby, so that baby, that comes first. You can do videos anytime. You can't raise babies anytime. They get raised when they need to get raised. So anyway, whenever he gets back, I'll be glad to see it. I hope I haven't totally destroyed your design, Keralis. Please forgive me if I've offended in any way. Let me know. And if you see anything that I really need to change, like changing that birch back to dark oak, please let me know. I am definitely open to suggestion, and if you suggest it and I don't like it, I just won't do it. It's that simple. But I learn a lot from watching your stuff, and I would appreciate any comments you might have on it. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my video. I appreciate it. I know your time is valuable, and this is what happens when you follow the master. Thank you again. We will see you later.